Yeah. What's up, everyone? It's a little bright.
Bring that down. Bring that down.
Okay. Hopefully the Wi-Fi does not cut out on us right now. I'm gonna give it a minute or two to let people join. The Wi-Fi has been an issue every day since the pandemic started. There have been Wi-Fi issues because all y'all are watching Netflix. Everybody's watching Tiger King. Everybody's jamming Tiger King, and it's crashing the world's internet. So people, get off Tiger King just for 5 minutes. Get onto my Instagram Live. Tiger King will still be there when you return to it after this scheduled programming. 7 p.m.-ish every night. We are in the quarantine kitchen, better known as the One Republic studio, my studio, which has had a kitchen apparently this entire time. I've been here for 3 years, just got out of the shower. I've been here for 3 years and just discovered that all of these appliances actually were designed to make food, and they happen to work. So, per last night's suggestion, I'm actually gonna post the dish, the recipe from last night, the Wuhan hot dry noodles, which were, how good were those?
Amazing.
So freaking good. Wuhan hot dry noodles, famous dish in Wuhan and Shanghai, absolutely delicious, and we crushed it. So I have the recipe typed up. I'm gonna post that recipe tonight. That's actually the easiest thing I've made all week. So this is night 8 of Quarantine Cuisine. The easiest dish by far was the Wuhan hot dry noodles. Tonight we're gonna do French toast. We're doing breakfast for dinner. Make sure you don't break it. We're doing breakfast for dinner per somebody's request last night. I threw out a request last night. If you want to see me make something, let me know. And the suggestion came back, why don't you do breakfast for dinner? So that's what we're doing. This is an easy one. I'm gonna start by teaching you guys a very, very important skill set right here. I'm gonna wash my hands. Normally I would not do this on camera. These are already clean, but I'm being extra precautious right here. Extra precaution. Okay. If anybody wants to know what my favorite soap is, this is the best smelling hand soap on earth. Can you see that? Is it too bright? Le Labo. This stuff right here, screenshot that. That is the best smelling hand soap. It's Hinoki. Le Labo Hinoki. So, peep that hand soap.
You want me to get some music going?
Yeah, get some music going.
All right. I'm going to go upstairs.
It'll be a little self-serving. I actually am thirsty, and it's perfect time for Mad Tasty.
I'm going to go upstairs and get some
Calm those nerves. All right. So, Tyler's going to join. He's going to do some music. We tried to get Joe Jonas to Joe. It's hard to say fast. Joe Jonas to join last night, and Instagram would not let us connect for some reason. Actually, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to hit up one of my friends, Zach King. I'm going to see if he might FaceTime live with us in about 20 minutes, right when we wrap this. Stay with me. Okay, I just texted one of my friends, Zach King, want to see if he wants to join in at some point tonight. If you guys don't know him, he's an incredible magician, children's book author, but more importantly, he challenged me to the, he's going to request the 30 minutes. 30 minutes, Zach King's going to join us. He challenged me to a push-up challenge today. I'm going to stop, drop, and give you guys 10 whenever he hits me. Okay, so here's what we're making. We're making French toast. This is not rocket science, people. This is a quarantine, so we're not trying to do, look, I'm a massive fan of tasting menus and experimental menus. I've been lucky enough to go to a lot of the best restaurants in the world, from the Basque region of Spain to Japan to France. I don't have 1/20th of the ingredients those places have, nor do any of you guys, because we're in quarantine. So we're trying to use all the ingredients that we have here. Fortunately, French toast is really easy to make. I don't want to start a fire during lockdown, so I'm going to bake the bacon instead of frying it in a pan because I don't want to get a grease fire going. Bacon, also, when you cook it in the oven, you get less fat. You can get the oil off. It's a little healthier. It's crisper, and it's as easy as just getting tinfoil in a pan. And it's 20 minutes at 400 degrees. If you want to make bacon, everyone's always like, how do you bake bacon in an oven? 20 minutes, 400.
Make sure you watch it, because I burned it the other night.
Well, you did it. Yeah, true. You also weren't paying attention, but that's okay. I forgive you. Look,
Hey,
I like to use butcher bacon, which is like the super extra thick cut bacon. If I'm gonna do bacon, I want to get it from the butcher. Again, not hitting a grocery store right now, so we're just using the normal packaged bacon, which is going to be just fine.
Hey, so Ryan, I was thinking tonight we could do a little bit of what we did the other night, where we played some of the old tunes, talked a little bit about the old tunes. And
let's do that.
Your friend joins in.
Let's do that, and we're going to do a listen through of the Native album tomorrow. We'll post the time, what time we're going to do it tonight. I'm going to throw this in the oven. Can you do me a favor? Can you set an alarm for 18 minutes?
Got you, bro.
Thank you. Bam! Get it, girl. Get it! I'm going to wash my hands because I just touched raw bacon, and that is nasty. Bam.
All right, y'all. Let's go through the One Republic back catalog here.
If you guys have any questions, whether it's One Republic or Songland questions, TV questions, questions about the quarantine, why don't you shout it out? Also, let me know where you guys are located right now. Jesus Christ. Is he saying, is that a question? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ? I don't know if that was I don't know what that was. Yeah, if you have any questions or whatever, tell me where you're hanging out. Banana pudding recipe. I think somebody came back for that banana pudding recipe. We're going to have to do that. I'm going to have to get, I have a fire banana pudding recipe. It's actually Jack's from Magnolia Cafe in New York and LA. If you've had the Magnolia Bakery banana pudding, it is the single greatest pudding on God's green earth. Speaking of Jesus Christ, that's Jesus' favorite pudding.
Hey, Ryan, I got an idea, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm on Spotify here, and since we're doing the Native walkthrough tomorrow night, check this out. I found this playlist. Ryan's Header, The Hitmaker.
Oh, God.
What if we just looked at a couple of these songs and talked about some of these guys?
Sure. All right.
Sure.
You guys have any questions? It's 3 a.m. in Paris. What's up, Paris? We were just there. You loved, didn't I? Thank you so much. I did a bunch of interviews in Australia today, by the way. Anybody tuning in from Australia, shout out. Show me your flag. I did a bunch of radio stuff in Australia today. Ireland, Boston, snowing. Oh my God, this is the Logic record.
This is the Logic record. How did this happen? This beat slaps.
I do like this beat. All right, I'm using Irish butter, y'all. Shout out, I saw the Irish flag a minute ago. I'm doing this for Ireland. I'm supporting your local economy during the crisis. If you guys run out of butter, we're all screwed. So I hope to God you can still work those cows. What's up, Argentina? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in one bowl. Look, the recipe called for cinnamon, nutmeg, something else, allspice, and vanilla extract. All I have is cinnamon. I don't even know why we have vanilla extract in the studio, but I have some. And then I don't even have normal sugar. I have confectioner sugar. So I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to get a skillet going with some butter. Some beautiful, beautiful brown baby Irish butter. Let me get the right pan here. Hey, Tyler, where'd you put those pans?
They are to the, oh, I'm looking at the kitchen and it's flipped. They're to the right of the stove.
I got it.
Oh, no, there they are.
I'm going to use this Le Creuset stuff. It's harder to burn stuff, I think, in a Le Creuset. See if you can see me. Yeah. All All right, this whole meal. Here's the thing: you put the bacon in for 18 to 20 minutes, and by the time the bacon's done, the French toast is ready. That's what makes French toast so beautiful because it only takes like 10, 15 minutes. So I have time to answer some questions. I hope you can smell this in Paris. Yeah, I'm gonna put vanilla in the egg mixture. We're gonna do 3 eggs whisked together, which we have right here. I got 3 eggs. And number 1 rule of cooking, don't be an idiot. Don't crack your egg in the bowl where you're mixing stuff. You'll get shells in there. That's what idiots do. Don't be an idiot. So we get a separate bowl to mix the eggs. Actually, I'm gonna shoot a cup right here. Boom. Just like this. If you go to the Gordon Ramsay School of Cooking, that's in the 10 Commandments of Gordon Ramsay. Number 1, don't be an idiot. I'm not gonna get that anywhere. We're gonna get our second egg in here, boom. All right, we got our third egg coming. Gonna mix that together.
One Republic is watching. Correct. What's up, One Republic?
Shout out some questions.
Shout out some questions. What song is this? This is One Day by Logic featuring Ryan Tedder.
Featuring Wah. All right, we've got our eggs beaten up here.
Okay, Ryan, if you had all the ingredients you needed right now, what dish would you make?
If I had all the ingredients I needed right now, I would make, I want something, it's funny, I'm making breakfast for dinner, but I'm kind of craving something like really healthy. So I would probably make like probably some type of grilled fish or like cedar plank salmon with like broccolini. Yeah, that's not terribly fancy, but like I don't have salmon, I don't have fresh rosemary and thyme, and I have lemon, but there's a lot of stuff I don't have. I definitely don't have broccolini, so I've got maybe 4 more days of quarantine cuisine, and then we're out of quarantine. So we're gonna keep using this stuff. We're gonna get more and more creative. Tomorrow night we're gonna do something. I'm gonna save a really good one for the last night. Tomorrow night, if you have any suggestions of what I should cook tomorrow night, if there's something you want to know how to cook, or that's your favorite dish, why don't you throw up your favorite dishes or what you want to see me make? And just like today, I'm making breakfast because you called it out. You throw out some dishes, suggest some stuff, and then I'll make something tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll make a list down here if you throw them in the comments.
Let's do it.
Hey,
so I'm putting all this egg
we're looking at
into this
questions
bowl real quick.
here. Hey Ryan, what would you consider doing a live songwriting session on IG?
Potentially, yeah. I'm thinking about doing broccolini cooked with vinegar, shallots, garlic, sometimes breadcrumbs. Yeah, I would do a live songwriting session. I've been talking with Jason Evigan, Michael Pollock. I think we're going to do one. We'll do in the next 48 hours. We'll do a live session.
Incredible.
Hey, can you write down some of these recommendations?
Yeah, I'm screen recording, so we're gonna have all these saved.
Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. We've got our egg mixture. How much time do we have left on the bacon?
9 minutes, 30 seconds.
9 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm going to add some milk to the mixture here. Some whole milk, y'all. Don't skimp on it. Okay. We got our butter over here for the pan. That sucker's hot enough. We got cinnamon. Actually, you know what? I got cinnamon open over here. Don't waste it. I like to put cinnamon in my coffee. My wife got me hooked on that.
Hey, would you ever consider doing a One Republic Christmas album?
Yes. We were actually talking about doing it. We were talking about doing it this year. Funny enough.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. All right, I'm adding sugar. I hope this doesn't backfire. I'm adding powdered sugar to this. What is that question that I just got posted? What are you making right now? I'm making French toast. I'm making breakfast for dinner. Chocolate souffle. We're going to screen record all this, and we're going to pick a recipe. We're going to pick a dish from tonight that you guys recommend. I'm going to make it tomorrow night if I have the ingredients. I'm adding some sugar. I'm not using a recipe for this, by the way. I am literally making this up as I go, but fortunately it's not that hard. We're adding sugar. I want this to be pretty sweet. It's going to be kind of decadent.
Hey, what's your favorite pizza topping?
My favorite pizza topping, fresh tomato, like sliced tomato. I love sliced tomato on pizza.
Tacos or pizza? Ooh, that's a tough one.
Tacos or pizza?
You can't
I don't
decide
have
that.
a whisker, so I'm just going to use a fork to whisk this stuff. I hope this works. I need to add the vanilla extract. I like vanilla, so I add quite a bit. How much is quite a bit? I have no idea.
Ooh, good one. Good one. Good question here. Favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite ice cream in the world is from a company called Creamistry. There are 4 locations in LA. It's made using liquid nitrogen, and it is the best tasting ice cream. I challenge anybody. I'm an ice cream nut. There is not a better tasting ice cream on earth, in my opinion, than Creamistry ice cream. Except there is a gelato place that is in San Gimignano, Italy. Shout out Italy. Italy. Anybody watching in Italy? Yeah, that is a lot of vanilla. I know. I love vanilla though. I love, like, if I had vanilla beans, I would shave them into this right now. There's a place in San Gimignano near Siena, Italy, that has won the world's best ice cream, like blue ribbon, like 30 times. And it actually is the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. If you've been to Italy, you love ice cream, go to San Gimignano. It is the best ice cream in the world. If you live in LA or you're near a Creamistry, order Creamistry Oreo. A pint of Oreo Creamistry, that's the best ice cream in the US. I am a pescatarian, but I'm breaking the rules this week. I'm in quarantine. I can't get enough fish. And I don't feel like getting out to get it. The most exotic thing you know how to make? Oh, most exotic thing I know how to make is, that's a damn good question. I'm trying to think. There's some, like, I mean, I know how to make pancit canton, which is like a Filipino national dish. Speak something in Spanish. Hola, ¿qué tal? España, Mexico. 14-year-old counting stars. Yeah, you know the gelateria. Yeah, in San Gimignano. I'm reading all your comments. Favorite Mad Tasty flavor is the new flavor that comes out April 9th. It's called Unicorn. The flavor is called Unicorn Tears. That's my favorite. This is watermelon kiwi. I drink a lot of these. I probably drink 4 a day. It's about 80 milligrams of CBD. But Unicorn Tears is my favorite flavor. That comes out April 9th. And we're donating all of the direct-to-consumer profits off this new flavor to the Red Cross to support coronavirus. So if you go on April 9th and you buy Mad Tasty Unicorn Tears, we can ship it pretty much anywhere. Anywhere in like 40 states and a bunch of different, I think a handful of different countries. And if you order Unicorn Tears, all the profits we make off the direct to consumer, meaning if you order off the website, all the money we make off that we're donating to the Red Cross.
When is Better Days released?
Better Days is released tomorrow night. And if you want to hear something crazy, I posted it on Instagram 4 days ago. Chrysler, that owns Jeep and Dodge, the head of that company heard the song, got a hold of me the next day and asked if they could use the song in their campaign. Their whole new campaign they're starting. I mean, car companies are getting crushed right now. Nobody's buying cars for who knows how long. And they're switching their whole campaign, and they wanted to use that song, which is crazy. It's crazy. No, CBD does not get you high. Zero high. And I don't smoke weed. I'm not into THC. CBD is anti-anxiety, anti-inflammatory. So if you're feeling anxious about things going on, that's what CBD deals with. And it regulates your mood. It just mellows you out. It's not you don't get any kind of high. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Enough about that. Enough about CBD. We got our skillet over here ready to go. I'm gonna get 4 pieces of bread going here. Here's how you make French toast. What did I do? I took 3 eggs. I whisked them together. I added about, I want to say cup and a half of milk, something like that, roughly. I added cinnamon. I've added vanilla extract. I did twice the amount of vanilla extract because I love the flavor of vanilla. Had to add anything else? No. You take any kind of bread you want, but what you should be using is the best bread to use for French toast is brioche, which is a French bread. It's like one ingredient away from basically being cake. Yeah, CBD helps with chronic pain too. It sure does. So we don't have challah, challah, or brioche, but we do have beautiful butter top home fried white bread, and this is actually perfect for French toast. So I'm gonna dip it, and you don't want to dip it too long. If it gets too wet, it's gonna be nasty, and you're not gonna want to cook with it. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna let these soak. What I'm gonna do, just so they don't get overly wet, I'm gonna bring this over here, and I'm gonna dip them and put them right on the skillet, right? Like go straight from the dip right into the skillet.
Hey, Ryan.
All right, we'll get some butter going on the skillet, and we're good. Hit me with some more questions.
Do you like Studio Ghibli movies? Like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, any of those? No?
I don't think is it Japanese? Chinese?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I haven't. I'm not familiar.
We should watch My Neighbor Totoro. That's like one of my favorites. Okay, let's see.
My Neighbor Totoro. Let's watch it.
My Neighbor Totoro. It's adorable. It's a cute one.
The next tattoo is going to be right here, probably, and it's going to be a bird. That there's an artist in Brazil named Speto who is a street artist. Mad tasty. We can deliver in Boston right now. If you order it today, it'll get to your house. Should be there in the next couple days. And we're coming to Boston actually very soon. Yeah, but the next tattoo is going to be a bird, a famous bird that Speto, the Brazilian street artist, painted down in Sao Paulo. First big artist, Gaio Siri asked, who's the first big artist that I opened for? They are. My wife is suggesting we watch the Japanese movies that you were talking about. My neighbor. The first big artist that I ever opened for, or that One Republic ever opened for, was back in the day. Let me work backwards. The first artist really that we opened for was what was the name of them? Oh my God, this is so fun. This is like we opened. Let me just name a few of them, then I'll name the biggest artists. We opened for Quiet Drive. We opened for. Oh, I want to get this. Hold on. Let me get some butter on this. We opened for Quiet Drive.
You should check on the bacon too.
We opened for Quiet Drive. We opened for Sherwood. We opened for All American Rejects. We opened for what's her name? I'm spacing on their name. Hey There, Delilah.
Plain White Tees.
We opened for Plain White Tees. They opened for us. We opened for Bon Jovi. We opened for not Maps. We opened for Rob Thomas. We opened for. This is fun actually thinking of all these acts. This is crazy. I feel like I'm leaving out a bunch, but then we opened for U2. We opened for U2 around 2011, I want to say, 2010, 2011. We opened for them on 2 different tours. We did the 360 World Tour in Europe, and that was my favorite opening experience of all time. And I became friends with U2 and ended up producing.
Bacon's up.
What'd you say?
Go get the bacon.
Get the bacon.
Go get the bacon.
All right.
Speaking of U2, while you're pulling the bacon out, can you tell us, I mean, obviously you produced 2 albums with U2. Can you tell us a story about working with them?
Yes, absolutely. So U2 are my 3 favorite sessions. Well, let's say 4. I have 4 recording, writing, producing experiences. I'm gonna dip this French toast as I'm doing this. I'm gonna bring this over here. Hopefully I don't lose signal. And God help us. God help us. All right. So yeah, there's my 4 favorite sessions I think I've ever had in terms of experience with the talent, with the artists, just how they were, you name it, everything on every level was U2, Taylor Swift, Adele, and Paul McCartney. U2 I got closer with than I think just about any of the other artists because they're just so warm, they're easy to talk with. Bono is one of the most inspiring people I've ever been around. check out, first of all, look at this. I'm dipping it, I'm flipping it, soaking it, tossing it, letting it drip, throwing it in the butter. Dip it, flip it, flip it. Let it drip. Boom, throw it in the butter. Yeah, I'll tell you one story. It was really a funny YouTube story, though. True story. Make it really fast. One time I was riding with Bono and The Edge. And it's the second day of riding, and we're trying to finish a song, and the door knocks. Somebody knocks on the door. Door opens, and Bono's leaning over trying to work on a lyric, and he looks over his shoulder, and he goes, "Who is it?" And she goes, "Bono, do you have time to take a phone call?" No. Tell him I'll get back to him. Knocks on the door. A minute later, "Bono, you should really take this call. You should take this. No, don't interrupt me. A minute later, knock on the door again, and Bono's assistant opens the door, and he looks back. He's like, "For God's sake!" It's a terrible Irish accent. "For God's sake, who is it? Why do you keep interrupting us?" And his assistant goes, "Bono, it's the Pope. It's the Pope. You should probably take the call." And then he looked around at me and he was like, "I got to take this one." True story.
Ryan, I remember. They're saying, tell us about Summer of Love. I remember when we were working with you two at Electric Lady on Summer of Love.
Yeah.
We were so pressed for time that we ended up taking, and traffic was so slammed in New York getting out of the city that we ended up taking a helicopter to the airport.
I remember that.
From Electric Lady.
That's right. We had to take a helicopter.
Because it was going to take us, like hour and a half or something to get to the airport, and we needed to dig in.
I don't take helicopters anymore. Like ever since Kobe, I'm completely out.
Rest in peace.
Never a spray toasty. I don't know what that means. I don't do helicopters anymore ever since But I've taken many a helicopter to make a recording session in Manhattan. Adele, U2. Some of West Coast got interpolated in Summer of Love. But now we're doing, I can't get a haircut. I'm in quarantine.
That would be very socially irresponsible.
Yes, it would. All right, I'm flipping this French toast. I don't want it to burn. Oh my God, this looks so good. Girl.
Woo!
You have no idea. You guys, this is actually perfect. I'm going to plate this here in a second. You know what, let's see if Zach King. Tyler,
I'm
you
going to
jump
come
off.
downstairs. I'll hop off.
Okay.
All right.
Boom. All right, we're going to see if Zach, some of y'all might know. Zach, internet sensation, famous magician, wildly talented, successful, young. Let's see if he did this, if he joined. I'm gonna have Tyler help me get Zach King to join. See if we're on. I think we're on. I don't think he's asked yet.
Oh, he hasn't asked.
Wait till he's requested. All right.
All right.
Cool, guys. Can you hand me that plate? Check this. Look at this.
Man, that looks amazing. Yes, sir.
This is the most beautiful. We got your backs to him. Oh, sorry. All right, get back over there. So check this out. I want you guys to look at this. This is how French toast should look. Look at that. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. We got our bacon here. I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make a few more pieces of French toast. But it doesn't really get any better than this. A lot less greasy bacon, super crisp. Every one of these pieces is flawless.
Oh,
What's up,
looks
Zach?
tasty.
Breakfast for dinner.
Oh, yes. Is that bacon?
That's bacon and French toast.
And French toast. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, man.
What motivated the breakfast for dinner?
Well, I've been doing a nightly cooking show. It's just nightly quarantine cuisine.
Yeah.
For like the last 8 nights, and then we did a a concert last night for Bud Light, and then followed it with, I made Wuhan hot dry noodles.
Oh yes, that's great.
Phenomenal.
Were they spicy?
They're super spicy. Super spicy.
Yeah.
And people are like, you're making a dish from Wuhan? I was like, yeah, it actually is kind of known for it's not known for what you think it's known for. It's actually known for really good food, believe it or not.
Right.
And so, yeah, we've been kind of cooking our way through quarantine, making all kinds of crazy dishes. And yesterday I was like, well, you know what? You tell me what to make. And so somebody was kind enough to recommend breakfast for dinner, which I haven't done in 20 years. So
Do you even eat breakfast, or what's your meal schedule?
It used to be my favorite meal, and now I do a coffee and like one little thing. Do you do breakfast that much?
I do. I'll do the same thing. I'll do coffee and like a muffin, or coffee and I'll get a random urge for an egg or something if I do yoga early. But
yeah,
no,
and
my appetite isn't usually there.
How early do you work out?
I do a 5:30 yoga class down the street.
That is so wild.
So that's a new habit for me though. I was never into yoga. It's a hot yoga class. It's like they do weights. It's called Sculpt. And I mean, with kids waking up I got kids waking up at 5 a.m.
Okay,
so
wait, how young are your kids again?
3 and 1.5.
Okay, that's why. I was gonna say we had the whole like
Babies.
5 a.m. wake up thing when they were younger, and then it slowly gets our oldest wakes up no matter what at, I mean, typically 6:30, 6. He just refuses to sleep in. But yeah, I remember those days. I remember the 5 a.m. you're gonna be up anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I'm gonna be up anyway. I might as well pass the kids to the wife once in a while, run to yoga. We kind of trade off during the week, but yeah. But that's awesome. You guys are making, because you guys are stuck, right? Like you're quarantined.
We got legitimately exposed to coronavirus in London about 10 days ago, and 2 people both came down with it. My publicist and another record executive. And the executive we spent the entire evening with till like super late, and he was like,
oh no.
He ended up in the hospital the next day, so it got really bad. And
are they doing okay now?
He's doing okay now, but I know 8, 9 people that have it. I know people ranging from, oh, I had it for 3 days and I didn't know I had it. I just had the sniffles. I know everything from that to a guy that is in a coma on life support. So I know everything kind of on that like axis, in that range. But it is real. It is real. And you guys, are you locked down? I mean, we're all locked down now together.
Yep, we're locked down. I've got my film. I'm trying to shoot a video here in the living room by myself, which it's funny. When you start having crews and a team, you get really spoiled, man. I'm like, hey, where's the crafty? I go over for snacks, and I'm like, oh, I have to set that. I'm not, okay, we're not doing crafty.
Oh yeah, where's crafty? That's hysterical. Yeah, we did a concert last night, like a legit one, and realized, oh crap, like I have to read these certain liners. There's all these things that I have to do, and normally I don't have to do any of that. We're wrapping Songland season 2 right now, and I had a call with the producer yesterday, and she's like, how do we record Ben Platt's vocals? How do we get Florida Georgia line? Like we're scrambling because they're scattered all over the country. And normally we just get together and do it. And like BB Rexa, I can't even record her. I don't know how to. So everyone's figuring out how we function in the new current temporary reality.
It's very
TV and producers and creatives such as yourself, it's a new paradigm. It's a new paradigm.
It's funny because I started, we all started by ourselves, just doing it. And
of course.
You do it for so long, you totally forget all the other arms of production, of the music world, of all the people that help and work on it. Yeah. And it's actually a great reminder, because there's some seasons I'll go through and I'm like, dude, I want to go back to doing this by myself. It's exhausting to work with so many people sometimes and collaborate at that level, but
it is.
This is one of those reminders where it's like, actually, they do a lot. They do a lot for it.
Dude. I mean, I'll say this much. Tyler's making the rest of for everybody watching, we are going to finish the French toast, and I actually owe Zach 10 push-ups.
Yeah, I want to see those push-ups too.
I'm going to give you 20, just because.
20, okay.
Just because why not? Because I actually need the cardio.
What about 20 clappers?
Yeah,
20, I'll do
French
20.
toast.
French toast. I'm going to try and give you 20 clappers too.
All right, so we're going to give a little context. I think most people know what's going on. This little challenge I heard about this morning where they're doing 10 push-ups. If you see someone doing it, you get down and you do 10, you film yourself and you post it, and I think people are tagging 10 people.
Yes.
So
I'm going to
you
have
were
to, we're
quarantined.
filming this whole thing, and then
Great.
I'm going to post it, and I know exactly who I'm going to hit. I did Joe Jonas gave me the wine cork challenge. I passed it to Thomas Rhett and John Legend yesterday, which is hard to do, by the way.
What's the wine cork challenge?
You have to, do I have a wine cork?
No.
Well, you have to take a wine cork on its side. Anybody watching, tell me, thumbs up if you know the wine cork challenge. And we got Iran on here, we got Turkey. All right, you throw it down on its side and have to get it in one thing to pop off its side and stand straight.
Just bouncing it, like bouncing.
Bounce it once. I mean,
Okay.
with your magic stuff would basically, you would do it, somehow do it, make it do a 360 and land on its head. But you have to just.
So it's almost like almost a bottle cap challenge or
yes.
water bottle flip challenge.
It's basically the water bottle flip challenge. But
Okay,
I digress. I owe you some push-ups. I'm going to do it real quick, and I know you
Let's
have
see 20.
You've got a video you got to shoot. All right, do you want to film this, Tyler?
Yeah, bro. Let me flip this real quick.
We're flipping French toast. Check this out. Doesn't look quite as good as mine. I mean, I got to be honest. I don't want to.
Let it finish.
I don't want to be judgy.
Let it finish.
Okay. Here, you want to
I'm not
flip
done
it?
yet.
There we go. Make sure we don't lose signal.
All right. We should go over here.
And don't burn the French toast. Okay.
Don't remember. All right, here we go. This is
So you're doing 20?
Kathleen tells me 10 push-ups. I'm gonna give you 20 while wearing slides. Here we go.
That's a bonus. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Woo!
Oh, and he adds an extra bonus clap in there. Dude, you didn't even slow down. I thought you were going to slow down a little bit towards, after 10.
That happens to be one of the only exercises that I consistently do. So when that challenge happened, I was like, all right, game on. Dude,
Good for
thanks
you.
For calling in and breaking up the, I call it the United Nations boredom. But
Hey,
I think
good luck with your quarantine cook down or showdown, cookout.
quarantine cuisine. Quarantine cuisine.
Quarantine cuisine. Okay, there you go. That's the title. Cool. Well,
Yeah,
enjoy
dude.
it. Have a good night, guys, and be safe.
You too, man. Sleep well.
All right.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace. Okay, guys, we're back. That was a fun sojourn. We're almost done here. Do you guys, I'm going to answer a handful of questions if you guys have any. We have our French toast cooking in the back. I think 2 pieces per guy is enough. Yeah?
Yeah, plenty.
Got to get some maple syrup in here. 1 second. Here we go. Bang. We got maple syrup. The only thing we really were missing from this dish was nutmeg. I'm going to post this recipe. This is the highest, I'm going to just be very basic here. This is the highest rated French toast recipe on the internet. That's how basic I am. I Google recipes and I'll scan through 4 or 5 of them till I find the one that looks like it's the highest rated or like the most reviews that looks like it's functional. We have a fan from Morocco. What's up, Morocco? You in Tangier, Fez, Casablanca, where you at? Hi from Toronto. What's your favorite Australian food? Coffee. This is a little news flash. Australians make the best coffee in the world. I am going to wash my hands. I saw that. Hands on the floor, wash your hands.
Australians make a pretty good toasty too.
Yeah, they actually, oh yeah.
Ooh,
Australians,
sausage rolls.
sausage rolls, toasties. Washing the hands.
My girlfriend's from New Zealand, so pretty familiar with the Aussie Kiwi cuisine. And French toast is up.
All right, guys. Look how flawless this dinner is. United Nations of boredom. I'm going to answer 3 last questions. We're going to scroll through and read any requests for tomorrow. Best Mexicana food. Taco al, what's it called?
Tacos
Al
al
Pastor.
Pastor.
Tacos al Pastor. That's the best.
Mulitas.
Molitas
Al
are pretty good
Pastor.
too. I made some Mexican food 5 nights ago. I made some crazy quesadillas. We're going to do an album listen through tomorrow. We're going to listen through Native. What's up, Uzbekistan? I wash my hands. This person's just like, every time, wash your hands. Wash your hands. I got you. I promise. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do an album listen through of Native tomorrow. We'll post about it on the One Republic page tonight. French toast for dinner, y'all. Doesn't get any better than this. Yes, we do cocktail recipes. I didn't do alcohol tonight because, frankly, I wanted to break from it. And the one thing that would go with this would be a Bloody Mary or a mimosa, and I don't like mimosas. They give me heartburn. Where'd I get that snake tattoo? I got this in Seattle. You know what? That's a good question. I'm gonna answer some tattoo questions real quick, and then I'm gonna jump off.
We both got.
We do have snakes. BTS, yeah, Korean pop, K-pop. I'm obsessed. I actually like Blackpink a lot. I'm a huge fan of Blackpink. I'm actually going to be working with Blackpink. That's a fact. So, what's your daily go-to alcohol? If I'm gonna have some, I don't really want any right now, but if I was, I'd probably do a mezcal. I'm really big on mezcal. Dos Hombres mezcal. I'm big on, on tequila as well. I don't do bourbon that often. I don't do dark liquors. It doesn't sit well with me anymore. So I got this in Seattle. This is a Benjamin Franklin drawing that he did back in the day in the 1700s. I got this in Tokyo, Dresden, Germany, and Osaka, Japan. It says Heavenly Father, basically is what it says. This is obviously a mountain amongst the waves of Kanagawa. You're looking at Mount Fuji. We got this in Pittsburgh, I think, after 10 years of One Republic, all the band members except Zach, because Zach literally waited for 4 of us to get a tattoo until the last minute, completely wussed out. I'm never going to let him live that down. But the other 4 of us who are in the band have this tattoo. I got this by Hanky Panky in Amsterdam 2 weeks ago. Palm trees are my obsession. I got this, it says Hallelujah, to remind myself that no matter how good of a song I'm writing, somebody's written a better one. This I got in Maui with my wife, means wife, myself, 2 kids. I got this in Italy. Grato means grateful. And I got this right next to Romeo and Juliet's balcony. So yeah, this was, which is actually a real place. So I got this in Italy, which I love. And then this is from Spain. And this is their famous bull, which you see all over the place. Yeah, España, ¿qué tal? And I have I have 1 tattoo down there. I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I think we're pretty much checked out on tattoos. Thank you guys for hanging with us. Thanks to Zach King for joining. Tattoos, how many do I have? I've lost count. That's a good sign. Not enough, that's the answer. You guys have a wonderful night. Chill, stay indoors, wash your hands. Don't panic. The economy is going to recover. You're going to get your jobs back. It might take a minute. Our entire working crew, our tour just exploded. Like, the music industry is in as much of trouble and chaos and craziness as everybody else is. But the cool thing is we're all in it together. Rising tide raises all ships. Lowering tide lowers all ships. We've all lowered quite a bit, but we're all going to come back up. Just got to give it a few months. Be well. Salut. Au revoir. Bonne nuit. Guten Nacht. Ciao. Naskladano. Dobro noc.
Deuces.
Deuces. Deuces. And